What's going on, everybody? This is Knife Standards, back with another video. I have two knives in from Vosteed, and then I have, what is this? The Remet Peregrine Falcon. Cool. So I've been actually looking forward to checking this one out. I think it has some kind of, either the pivot, maybe a pivot lock? Something special going on with this one. Something unique. I forget exactly what. We will get into those in just a second. And one of these is a fixed blade, so that should be cool. But first, please check me out at Knife Standards on Instagram. You can find my designs, my knives at knifestandards.com. I have a pretty big restock coming up in the next few days. Today is Tuesday, so in the next day or two, probably towards the end of the week, I'll be restocking. I have the RR3s, and I have the RR Stations and the RR Station Express, all in Vanex super clean blade steel. So definitely check those out. All right, let's get into it. Oh, and by the way, this guy is still for sale. Little sleek kind of money clip OTF from Microtech. Pretty good price, fair price on that one, and it's very clean. All right, cool. So let's get into, let's just bust this one open first. Remet. Oh, there we go. Get some stickers. BEDC, check him out. I met him at, I think it was Blade Show Texas I was gonna say last year, but this year. Super cool guy. And how do we open this? All right, get that out of the way. And nice. So yeah, this is what I was expecting. I've seen this before. Let's check it out first. But yeah, so pivot lock, which I have no idea how that works. I have not taken apart any knives with the pivot locks. I got kind of like a pivot button lock. But I don't know the specifics of it or kind of how it goes. I know Kev over at Left EDC has taken apart, if not more than one, at least one. So yeah, very interesting. We got some gold, looks like anodization, looks like titanium, backspacer, clip, and kind of pivot collar area, like bolster area. Looks like a liner, lock, looks like a steel liner, M390 blade steel, front flipper, and middle finger flick. Let's try it. Pretty sure this is a titanium body. Let's see if it says. It does not say. That's a pretty strong detent for me, but that's good. Lockup looks solid. Got the steel inset liner. Super smooth. There's just not a whole lot you can see. I mean, there's just not a whole lot of room to kind of, there's like just enough to get my finger. So it's just a tiny bit uncomfortable for me personally. Action is incredibly smooth. Detent feels good. The clip is cool. I don't know if that's like a tritium insert. Something was... okay. Wait a second. This is a... All right, I'm confusing myself. All right, front flipper. Front flipper feels very good. So I don't really need the middle finger flick or this opening hole. But the front flipper is awesome. So, okay, so this explains it. So we have so there was a Riot knife, like the PXL something, I forget the name, where the pivot lock was a button, and that was it. I think it was a long time ago. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I remember. This is different because the pivot lock actually pushes over the liner. So that's pretty cool. Kind of crunchy, but... so you can use it as, you know, a regular liner lock. Or you can press the pivot. Nice. I'm not sure why the hole is there in the front flipper. Maybe for another insert, like a tritium insert, although I don't know how that would work. Can I do a little reach around? It's kind of a awkward angle, but yeah. All right, let's check out the blade. Got a cool kind of Tanto action-ish, pretty unique blade shape. Flat ground, but you got kind of have this, even though it's flat ground on the tip, yeah, this is flat ground. Yeah, on the tip and the belly. Yeah, no, it's flat ground. I want it to be hollow, but no, it's flat ground. It's kind of like a dual grind, kind of, even though it's not two different grinds, just because you have that little separation here. I don't know if you guys can see that. You got, I don't know if you'd call that a swedge or not, but this little cutout. Pretty cool blade shape. I think that's nice. Ergos are nice, comfortable. The only thing that I'd be a little concerned about is accidentally hitting the button, hitting the pivot. So I don't think I would carry this one, but I do think it is a cool idea. The button actuated liner locks or frame locks, I just feel like I would accidentally press the button and disengage the knife. No play. All right, cool. I like it. Interesting. I wouldn't carry it. I'm not gonna buy it, but cool design. Next up, we got the Vosteed something. I have no idea what this is. Oh, here we go. Vosteed Mink. The Mink. All right, let's get this. So you guys can, oh, it just popped out. Okay. Very simple, straightforward, Nitro V blade steel. I like the look of this. This is a cool blade shape. Super thin, flat ground, rough micarta, or at least that's what it feels like. I actually really like this fixed blade. I'm guessing this is $50. And I think that is definitely worth it. It's like a little bit rough on the edges, a little bit rough, kind of unfinished for my feel on the micarta, but I think the blade shape is very simple, straightforward, cool, tiny little sharpening choil. But ergos feel good. Yeah, actually, I think this is nice. Very cool. Okay, I like that fixed blade. And trying to keep this stuff organized. And finally, we have another knife from Vosteed. And this one, I've been wanting to check out for a while. I'm not really a huge Benchmade guy, but this is definitely Benchmade-esque. Ooh, you guys will see that in a second. I think, yeah, there we go. So definitely straight from the Benchmade playbook, I think. Incredibly light. I think this is even the same color scheme that Benchmade went with one year. And I'm not saying it's a copy, it's just very reminiscent of a Bug Out. Action is cool. The axis style lock is very stiff. So the spring, I'm sure you could change out the spring if you wanted to. I don't plan on doing that. This is headed to the next reviewer, but the action, kind of the snap, the detent is nice. The detent feel, you know, but the actual axis style lock, a little bit tough for me. Thumb studs work really well. This is the mini, I think this is the mini Psyop. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it doesn't say. I'm pretty sure though. But this is the mini one. So there's a larger one. Flat ground, machine satin, Elmax steel. It is incredibly light. So I'd say that, but yeah, you even have like kind of the Bug Out style clip. So I'm going with, this is very similar to a Bug Out, but it's a cool knife. I think this is cool. I don't think this should be more than 50, 60 bucks. And I think I would prefer it in the liner lock because I know Vosteed does a ton of different you know, like lock styles for the same design. They'll have the button lock, they'll have the liner lock, they'll have a frame lock, and it's all the same design. So I think this would be really cool in a top liner lock or in a or just a regular liner lock, just a little. But it also is incredibly thin, nice and light with the carbon fiber, weave carbon fiber scales. This is cool. I mean, I think someone will really like this. For me, it's not particularly exciting. If I had to choose, I think I'd rather have this fixed blade. Hopefully they have different scales. Something else, I don't really care for the frag pattern, but to me, this is more exciting. Nitro V, but a different blade steel, very cool. All right, there we go. 2 Vosteeds and a Remet. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys very soon. All right.